straight off the bat from having a bit of a sleep and listening to 2 or 3 review shows, doing the grass on my day off. And when we say doing the grass, I mean cutting the grass, the lawns, all that sort of stuff. Hot day here down under in Western Sydney. But 1-1, Liverpool and Arsenal. And based on the reactions from the reaction channels where you see goal reactions, and I'm straight off the bat, I'm just going to say it. Craig, Anfield Agenda, wankiest Liverpool fan out there. The guy yells into his microphone, penalty, corruption, absolute bullshit, the referees, PGMOL, blah, blah, blah. Brother, we had fucking 10 chances in that second half to bury fucking 10 goals into the back of the net. We took 0 of them, bar a fucking penalty. Miss me with this fucking referees fucked us thing. Yes, you can say it should have been a penalty given, but the game does not hinge on that one fucking decision. We should have buried chances time and time fucking again. 1-on-1, Nunez. Ortega makes a fucking save after Ederson comes off. Who the fuck was expecting Ortega to pull off that save? I sure as shit wasn't. I'm thinking fucking just take shots at this guy and just see what he can fucking do. The only thing he did do was track back from a Robertson cross that was probably not intended as a shot. They went just over the crossbar, and Mac Allister trying to bend one in where he palmed it away. That's it. That's all he had to do in that second half. That is fucking it. Diaz, missing it, opening up his body, completely straight over. That pass from Salah, one touch. That needs to be a one-touch finish. Bang, low pass, near post, far post. I don't give a fuck. Hit the roof of the net. No one touch trying to go past the keeper. Just smack the ball first fucking time. We had chances to win. We didn't take them. Craig, anyone who is saying we were robbed because of VAR, no. We were denied a penalty. Yes, I do believe so. We'll discuss it in this reaction. But I do not think that the game hinged on that one decision, okay? So miss me with that bullshit. Now, to read something about VAR, I was listening to a stream earlier on today, which we'll get to momentarily. Shout out to This Is Football, Hassam, and the boys from El Ahwa. And we're going to listen to Footy Judge Mo's take on why Michael Oliver didn't call the VAR penalty. But reading this little bit here, so adjust myself slightly, here we go. Review. A lot of people are saying, why was Michael Oliver not told to look at the monitors? Turn this, there we go, that's better, dark mode. Why was Michael Oliver not told to go look at the monitors and judge for himself and determine what actually happened with that Doku kick on Mac Allister? Now, I've heard some City fans be absolutely shameless and say Doku gets the ball first. I don't think so. From what I've seen, it goes off Mac Allister's shoulder onto Doku's foot and then bounces off, and then Doku collects him with the top part of his foot where the toes are, like that, where the base of the foot is the ball of the big toe. He kicks him there, nothing doing. But the review says the referee can initiate a review for a potential clear and obvious error or serious missed incident, which I believe both of them are applicable in this case, when VAR or another match official recommends a review, which none of them did. No linesman, no actual VAR referee recommended that Michael Oliver go have a look for himself. The referee suspects that something serious has been missed. So Michael Oliver himself didn't think that something bad had been missed, but looking at that on a replay, how the fuck does VAR not even recommend him say, mate, there's contact, you need to go look at this for yourself? And if they said to him, look at this for yourself, and he has said, no, I don't want to, if that's even a thing, I don't even know why. Why would you say no? VAR is saying you need to look at this. Look, I was just reading it here. Players not already stopped. Referee stops the play when the ball is next in a neutral zone situation, usually when it's attacking, and shows the TV signal. But it didn't do that because they did not tell him to look at anything. Players already stopped. Referee delays the restart. That's when the review happens. As far as we know, no refereeing decision. No official call was made for the referee to go make his decision on the VAR monitor. Now, if we're looking here, if this is El Ahwa, Footy Judge Mo, shout out to Footy Judge Mo. This is what he had to say about Michael Oliver not making that decision, not calling for him to go to the monitor, whether it's VAR or whether it's Oliver himself. Staffy as well was saying, look, is it VAR? They're the ones at fault, not the referee, because VAR saw no clear and obvious error because apparently, according to Sky Sports from their review, Doku played at the ball, which I don't know how the fuck he did, but we're going to check this out. Let's hear what they said first.
Mo, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's their job as what is VAR? Video Assistant referee. It's my job to assist you when you get something wrong. That's what they do. Hey, you missed a call. That's what they're here for. You miss an offside, you miss a foul that could lead to a red, any of that stuff. If you miss something, a penalty, obviously. If you miss it, it's my job to say, Mo, you're the referee. Yeah. You might have missed this. Go look at the screen now. That is why I'm blaming them and not the referee. People are saying that, but people are saying, by the way, because people now are saying, if this was my team, I would have complained. I already said it was a penalty. I feel like sometimes you don't even want to tweet about it. People don't listen to me. It's a penalty. I'm saying it right now. I think it's a penalty. I don't know if it's a red card or not. That's debatable. I think it was a penalty. And I think it was on them for not giving it. However, the difference between me and you're blaming the referee. I'm blaming the
VAR first, but I have a theory, and I'm sure when the
this is where Mo gets into it. Now, at first, I didn't think of it like this, but now I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe there is something to it. Maybe there is something to this call where the referee, Michael Oliver, did not want to look at it because of what Mo is about to say.
Audio is released. I'm sure this is going to happen. Michael Oliver, if he saw a contact on the pitch, he would have called it a penalty, right? He would have called it a penalty. If you see a studs going to someone's chest, you'd call a penalty. I'm sure he missed the contact completely, Staffy. Like he completely missed. There was contact, right?
Let's just go back to this. Potential clear and obvious error or serious missed incidents. That is what we would consider a serious missed incident.
They told him there's contact. Now, it's between you and the VAR to say, how strong is the contact? I don't think it's the VAR's job to decide if it's inevitable contact or not.
Correct. Yes, I agree. They should say, look, there's contact there. You need to make this decision for yourself. Go there, look at the monitor and choose what you want to do. Do you want to look at it and say, no, play on? And if he made a decision, I would have said, okay, fair enough. I think he fucked up, but at least he made a call. He made a call after reviewing what he missed if he did not see it. Again, if VAR has actually said to him, yeah, you know what? There's something there. If VAR said, yeah, nah, there's nothing there. Don't worry about it. And then he says, okay, well, play on. If he cannot request it, which most says apparently they can, VAR checks automatically for these things, but I'm pretty sure that there are instances where referees can say, you know what, I just want to check something there in case something was missed, blah, blah, blah. But again, you're going to re-referee the game and all that sort of shit. But if he did not say check for me and VAR looked at that and thought there was nothing wrong there, VAR fucked up one more time.
That's my point. To be honest with you. The difference between me and you, stuff. I know the VAR should have told him go check it. They didn't. It's on him as well to say, by the way, there is contact. I want to make the decision myself. Have the balls to go to the monitor and check it. He didn't want to check it because he wants to duck the smoke. He didn't want the smoke.
Can I tell you what the Sky report is? VAR did not award Liverpool a penalty for the incident involving Doku and Mac Allister because the VAR said that Doku played the ball.
Yeah, which is wrong as well. Mac Allister is the one who played the ball.
So see, this is why I'm telling you, it's VAR's fault.
Let's see the incidents in question. Okay, for those people who say Doku got the ball first, then followed through on Mac Allister, I don't know what the fuck you're watching. You need to get a Specsavers or something. I have no fucking idea. But let's look at this. Watch the ball slowly. Travel. Mac Allister is going for the ball, but then he sees Doku's coming through. He's got the chest. Look at this. Bang. Off that pec first, and then he drops into Doku's foot, bounces off him, and then bang, there goes the chest with the studs. And City fans want to say Mac Allister ran into him. I shit you not. One more time. You can clearly see he's missed the ball completely. It's gone off Mac Allister's chest onto his foot, and then a slight bobble up, and then bang, and with that. So that's what they're telling you. That's what they're saying. No minimal contact, no contact, or Doku actually got the ball first. Absolute bullshit.
Lost the ball and got a straight red, by the way.
By the way, Jacob, I referenced this on my show. I actually said, Coach Romero played the ball and followed up, right? So we get this out of that. So stop talking about Doku touching the ball. That's not our question here.
I'm going to leave this bit here. I'll link it down below. But I agreed. The follow through. How many times have we said intent doesn't matter? We have seen Gusto get sent off for challenges after getting the ball. Jones got sent off against Tottenham for getting the ball first and then following through on Basuma. We have seen players not get yellow cards. How the fuck does Walker not get two yellows for multiple persistent fouling in the game yesterday? And Hamza wants to complain that Salah should have been booked for diving twice and sent off. What dive? If there's contact on a player and they go down, that's not a dive. That is minimal contact or contact to go down. And I've always said, look at my past videos where I've had refereeing decisions, the Jota one and whatever. I've always said, if there's contact on a player in the box, an opposition player, an attacking player in the opposition's penalty box, they are through on goal or whatever. If there's contact, they then can go down and it's down to the referee to make a decision. In this instance, referee Michael Oliver fucked it up. 98th minute, it's Anfield. It is a hostile environment for Man City after the shit from the week before with the 99th minute and the drop ball situation, which people are comparing. Liverpool don't care about a drop ball, but now they want to talk about a penalty not given. You can't compare the two things. They're different scenarios. The only thing you can say they're the same thing is they're both refereeing decisions that didn't go the way they should have. That's it. But you can't compare a drop ball that led to a goal 2 minutes later after multiple failed attempts from Forest to clear the ball to a kick in the chest from an opposition player in the penalty box late in a game. If Oliver gave this penalty, you would not have fucking heard the end of it from Arsenal, from City, from United, well, actually, no, not United, fuck it, they're in agreement that it should have been a penalty. From Arsenal and City. Arsenal need us to lose. They need our downfall so they can take our spot. That's my theory on Arsenal. But to say that this is not a penalty, miss me with that bullshit. It's a penalty all day long. If that happens outside the box, if this happens here, Oliver calls that as a foul. He calls it as a foul for a high foot from Doku on Mac Allister, and he probably calls the game after that. That is a fucking foul anywhere on the pitch. But inside the penalty box, you need to be stomped. You need an actual, you need one of these things in the penalty box in order to be called something. You need one of those. How the fuck was that not given a red card as well? How the fuck did Alonso survive that? I have no fucking idea. Man, absolute bullshit. Square in the fucking chest. Studs got him. As a high foot, that should have been a penalty. And again, I'm not saying that we lost this game because of the penalty. The penalty is separate to the game overall. We had enough chances to win this game. We did not fucking win this game. It is on Liverpool. But to say that the penalty is a non-issue or the penalty is the sole issue why we ended up losing this game, I should say, not the non-issue, the sole issue is absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. If we had fuck all in that game and that was the one chance to say, yeah, we should have got that penalty, I'd be saying, yeah, we got dicked by VAR, by the referees. But no, because that should have been given a penalty, but we had multiple chances to win that game. Now, let's go to the Football Terrace. Shout out to Terry, who's now an Arsenal fan for the rest of the season, because he needs Arsenal to win. Even though he thinks Liverpool slightly edge it at the moment, he needs Arsenal to win so Liverpool don't equal 20 Premier Leagues with Manchester United, and so City don't get a 4-peat, which has never been done before and probably never will be done before in the Premier League. So let's hear what before I do that, let's watch this first and then we'll go to some tweets from some City fans. Let's watch this.
You've been shaking your head. You don't think it was a penalty at the end?
Absolutely, it's a joke. The fact that this is what they do most. I'm being honest. I just knew they'd take this. I don't know whether it's just privileged football club who've always had the decision their way, and it's a joke. If you give that a penalty, how many penalties are you gonna give? The guy got the ball. Simple. He touches the ball. Fair enough. Afterwards, the player runs to him. What can he do?
Hamza literally fucking said here that Doku gets the ball and then Mac Allister runs into him. Brother, what's that? Bro, how are you telling me he gets the ball and then he runs into him? Mac Allister is standing still. Doku's the one with the force with the foot. Mac Allister's trying to get out of it. When he sees Doku put his foot up, he's fucking ducking. He wants to get out of it. Off the chest, onto the foot into the chest. What the fuck is this Malteser looking at? What is he looking at?
That's football's not it's not contact sport anymore. Let's stop football. You're not allowed to touch anyone now. The disgrace.
You're not allowed to protest
Wow.
people with the
The
chest.
disgrace should be today, Terry. You know who I'm upset? Michael Oliver, disgraceful referee.
We don't complain about referees. We're not in a position to complain about referees. It's not what we do as Man City fans. We don't do referee complaints, referee this, referee that. Here he is, the Waffler Extreme, the manager of IHOP, right here, talking to you about referees. But have a listen why.
You know why? Salah dived, yeah? He agreed that wasn't a penalty. Why did he not book him? Why did he not book him twice? Why? Who's Salah not to be booked? Are we not being told when Salah, he said, give a penalty for Salah?
Why was Rodri not booked for a pullback on Diaz when he was running through, when he ripped 3-4 of your players and ended up going out and getting a corner? Which was fantastic, by the way. Why? Why was he not given another yellow card for dragging a player down? Why was Walker not given a second yellow for persistent fouling non-stop? And he was a stinker on that pitch. Overhit crosses, couldn't do nothing in that game right. Why was he not given a second yellow card? Please tell me. Ederson got a yellow card, rightfully so, for the foul on Nunez that led to the penalty. And it was a yellow card. Some people say double jeopardy. It's either it can't be a red card and a penalty. It's one or the other. I'm like, never heard of that before. You can give a red card. I mean, if the keeper has been gotten past and the play's on gone, the keeper just like sweeps their feet from behind, it's a fucking red card, man. Absolute red card. But because he's running away from goal, probably a yellow card. But miss me with this bullshit that Salah should have been given a yellow card for diving. A dive is when you've completely not been touched at all. Not been touched at all. You can say they went down easily. There's very minimal contact. They're trying to milk something because of contact that they felt. But a dive is no contact at all. Slight contact, as I said, you're going to give the player an option to go down in the box or in the middle of the pitch. Then the referee has to make a decision.
Yeah? Or book him. The guy said, no, it's not. Because Salah dived. I'm tired of this. Why are players getting away with it? Michael Oliver was poor today. Yeah? Because of that decision. And he felt intimidated. But Liverpool feel they should have had a penalty. There's no way. I spoke to many fans who are not rivals. They know straight away it's not a penalty. Only Liverpool fans, because they predicted that they will beat us in Anfield. If Hamza come up with a nice story, it wasn't a penalty. 100%.
Violence.
No way it's a penalty.
So let me ask you a question then. So you play Arsenal in a couple of weeks. Ball bounces in the box. Kai Havertz puts his foot up, marginally touches the ball.
Yes.
And then he studs one of your players in the chest. You will not complain about it in any capacity.
He kicks the ball out and the guy runs towards it.
That's not what I said.
Kicks the ball and then he runs into him. Hamza, you are a fucking shameless prick. You really are. Really. For your footballing opinion and footballing opinions alone. Absolute walad. Walad. And I say that as an Aussie, not as a Brit. Walad. Player has his foot. What? So Doku just had his foot there. It wasn't actually going in with any, not even the strongest of force, but still force nonetheless. He wasn't really going forward with anything. He just had his foot out there like that. And then Mac Allister said, yeah, I'm fucking diving into that. Give me some of that bullshit. No, he didn't. Shut up.
I'm asking a question. So
yes,
if the same thing happens, so the next time one of your players gets studded in the chest or in the body, or a tackle goes in, they follow through and hurt your player's leg, you're not going to complain.
The difference between that is, do you remember De Jong, Xabi Alonso in the World Cup final? That's in the box, that's a penalty. That's dangerous. He didn't get the ball, he got the play straight. But if you get the ball and the player follows through, you can't do anything.
No ball here, brother. He did not get the ball. First contact is on Mac Allister. It's clear as fucking day. It's on Mac Allister first, then on to Doku. Then the studs go into the chest. Fucking bullshit. And look, he's running as well. Like, he's running and Mac Allister's trying to duck out of it. Doku's got a high foot. Look how fucking high his knee is. That's a high foot. That's a foul on the pitch. Anywhere else, that is a foul. He got the ball first. No, he didn't. Look, the ball, you can even see he moves in the direction of fucking Doku. What the fuck are you talking about, man? What the fuck are you talking about?
Otherwise, you have to let the ball go then all the time. I have to let go because there's no way. I have to aim to get the ball. You're chasing for the ball. What are we doing here? Has football changed? But why are people crying? Everyone knows not a penalty. Why should we not talk about Mo Salah diving today? What about Mo?
Hamza loves doing this, loves deflecting from his own team's piss poor performances in any match. Doesn't have to be against Liverpool, any match. Anytime City don't win, when he says, we're winning, we're going to beat you, 3-1, 4-0, 5-0, whatever the fuck it is, when City don't do what he thinks they should do, he deflects. Don't look about City. Why didn't Salah get 2 yellow cards? Why didn't Oliver do this for Liverpool? Why didn't they score their goals? Why didn't they? Your team, brother. You're the City fan. Speak about Man City, brother. Speak about your Haaland. Speak about your De Bruyne. Speak about it. Your Phil Foden. Your fucking Starboy. Let's have a look at this. Let's check this out. Vator talking about Haaland. Let's listen to this.
Conservative, I don't think we concede those chances like we sometimes see in Champions League to a lesser degree. But it's a style of play thing, Terry. It's not big.
You talk about Nunes, but you don't talk about Haaland.
You know what?
Okay, Sam, you want me to talk about Haaland?
Talk about that bum that was ghosting the whole game.
Whoa.
Specifically, did you hear what Sam said there? This guy here. He said, talk about that bum that was ghosting this game, because Vader just before that, of course, link posted down below. Check it out. It's all there. Everything I react to, posted down below. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Vader before this said, Nunez is dog shit. Paraphrasing, of course, or in my estimations, what he said. Nunez is rubbish. Diaz couldn't score any goals because he's no striker, or someone said that. And the whole Darwin thing is, yeah, but I seen Darwin, he needs to learn how to not be offside. He needs to learn how to stay onside. It's like, okay, we acknowledge that, but what the fuck does Darwin have to do with Haaland not turning up in the game? One shot he had all game against Van Dijk, and Van Dijk proved again how good this man is. 1v1. As a 1v1, he had Haaland 1v1 from half fucking way. From halfway, Haaland's running down the pitch. Van Dijk is running backwards, left and right, shimmy, forces him onto his left, shot straight at Kelleher. After that, Haaland did absolute fuck all in that match. Fucking donuts for him. Donuts, no goals, no assists, did fuck all. De Bruyne was subbed off in the 60th, 70th minutes? Not happy, having a cry, having a sook. Why am I being taken off? Brother, you had fuck all passes in the second half. De Bruyne did absolute fuck all in that second half, bar the assist in the corner, which was a lovely worked corner. I said in my immediate match reaction. Apart from that, nothing else happening. Foden had a few good moments. After that, one-on-one, fortunate not to have probably scored. The ricochet off his head onto the crossbar. Foden did nothing in this game too. This starting lineup should have said to Man City fans, we are going to fucking destroy this Liverpool team. They got Kwanzaa, centre-back with Van Dijk. They have Gomez at left-back. They have Bradley at right-back. They don't have Salah starting. What the fuck is... We are going to absolutely demolish this fucking team. And to show Huey, nothing against Huey, Man City representative on the the Big Six show. And he says, today's the day we do it. I can feel it. And even I said, yes, I think with a depleted team, it's your best chance, but that's what it is. And I'll be thinking the same if you were without 4 key players. If they were without 4 key players, no Edison, which is now injured for how long, we don't know. No Stones, no De Bruyne, no Foden, and no Haaland, for example, right? I'd be saying the same thing. We should be going there and winning. And if we don't win, we're absolutely fucking fuming. And that's why they were relieved. They were relieved after this. They were relieved. There's something about this place. I don't know what it is. I'll never understand it, but it's just something. With that said, I'll take the point. The league is well and truly on, which I do believe it is. And then he says here, Etihad is for Arsenal like Anfield is for us. We'll do them at home. They'll finally shut it, and then it's all systems go. Relax. But then he says here as well, we've gone to the most difficult and cursed ground in the league and probably stolen a point. Main thing is we don't have to go back. So even he says they've probably stolen a point, that they even agree that they didn't play very well. Their players were not performing. Their players did absolute shit. Apart from a well-worked set piece, nothing else really scared me. The Doku chance off the post went back into Kelleher's hands. Again, I already mentioned Foden off the crossbar, and Kelleher's one-on-one save against Foden as well in that second half. Like, apart from that, Nothing doing. Nothing doing. Mark Goldbridge on that penalty as well, before I forget. Stunning how the mainstream brushed that Doku foul in Stonewall pen under the carpet. It's literally a title decider. Liverpool would be 4 points ahead of City instead of 1. It's a disgusting decision in any game. I don't know if it's anything about controversy or corruption. Someone says here, and the Notts Forest drop ball was national outrage. Yeah, the drop ball got more backlash and more coverage than this. I'm pretty sure someone said BBC's post-match or match of the day said, yeah, it's just one of those, like, yeah, it is what it is, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But they kicked up a stink about a drop ball. Shearer was fucking having a sook. He fucking got rid of all his saltiness from his tears because Liverpool were given a drop ball. Miss me with that bullshit, man. Fuck off.
Oh, you lower your voice because there's no way the record score in the league is above.
Coming in with a lot of chat, and I'm not going to lie to you. You're under pressure right now. You're under pressure right now. You're under pressure right now.
It's triggered. This man is triggered. This man is triggered. This man is triggered.
Listen, you want me to talk about Haaland, the league-leading goal scorer, the record holder as well. You want me to talk about him instead of Nunez when Nunez isn't even at his level.
He went up against Kwanzaa. Who went up against Kwanzaa?
Exactly.
He went
up against Kwanzaa and Van Dijk.
So now they're scared of Van Dijk. Before it's like Van Dijk is nothing special. Van Dijk is good, but he doesn't have people around him. Kanate was missing from this game. 20-year-old Kwanzaa, who I've likened to Van Dijk only in the sense that he is of a similar build and actually has a bit of facial features like a Van Dijk. That's it. 20 years old. Played very, very well against Haaland, Foden, Silva. Alvarez was fucking dog shit in my opinion. De Bruyne, Stones, Rodri. You're telling me that Haaland could not do shit against a 20-year-old? Fuck off, man. And they want to say Haaland is the best goal scorer in the world. Okay. 20 years old. Do something against him. Bully him. Knock him out of his way. They did fuck all in this game. Of course they're going to say to you, where the fuck was Haaland? Don't worry about Haaland. Where was Nunez? Nunez was absolute dog shit. It was always offside. Okay, but you've said Nunez has been dog shit. You said Nunez is a shit striker. He misses too many opportunities, too many shots on goal. He doesn't score enough goals. He's rubbish. Okay, fair enough. Your opinion. But Haaland is his goal machine. Where the fuck was Haaland in this game to be scoring all these goals against a very weakened Liverpool team? The best chance, in my opinion, Arsenal, Man City have had to beat us at Anfield in a fucking long time in front of a jam-packed Anfield, mind you.
Sam, calm down. I don't know why you're
guys, one at a time, please, just so the viewers can hear. Yeah, so, I mean, he didn't have a good game today, Haaland. He was, what is it you think that Liverpool did that sort of nullified the best striker in the world?
I think Liverpool, they have one of the best defenses in the league. I'm not going to discredit that. And also, when we look at the chance that Haaland had, who was the guy that stopped him? Nothing. Kwanzaa wasn't even close to him. It was Van Dijk with his experience.
For fuck's sake, Saad, give it a rest, man.
It's 75 million price tag, and him slowing down Haaland in that really good.
$75 million price tag. What the fuck does the price have to do with anything in this instance here? What does the price have to do with anything? He's been great for the last 7 years, 6 years, however long he's been at the club. Since 2017, 2018, whatever it's been. He's been great. Why does the price tag come into effect now? Oh, now he's a good player because he costs a lot of money. Not even the most expensive defender in the world.
Good goal scoring opportunity. He played him well, put him on his left, but he still wasn't paced enough to get that shot off right. So at the end of the day, he was pocketed, okay, but it was between that young man that you want to bring up in Kwanzaa and Van Dijk, who is legitimately one of the best in the world, if not the best. So relax with this talk about Haaland being a bum, because if he is a bum,
listen, I question.
Sam, let me finish and make my point, my man. If Haaland is a bum, I wonder how you speak of your own striker. That's it.
Okay.
We're critical of Darwin. I've been critical of him. He should be scoring more goals. He should be fucking banging a goal or two a game. He gets more than enough opportunities. But in this game, this particular game, Liverpool v Man City at Anfield, March 10th that it was, 2024, Haaland was fucking rubbish. Why was he rubbish? Haaland was rubbish in this game. If he won a penalty, you could say he did something, won a penalty. Okay, cool. Darwin won a penalty. He did something. Darwin did more in this game than fucking Haaland did. But he won't say that.
He's not
So
involved.
what I'm trying to do here is what I'm trying to do here is trying to show the same energy, because you
What
cannot
energy?
speak on my striker Nunes for not doing anything or being offside when
He's a
your
waste man.
striker did not do anything. So
No,
let's show
Nunes
the
is a
same
waste man.
energy here. Let's show
Guys,
the
we'll,
same
yeah,
energy.
we'll keep talking about how. I'll ask Hamza a question here. Liverpool had so many of their first team players missing or unfit for today's game.
Come on, Hamza.
How big an opportunity have your club messed up on here? You know, you're talking about a number of kids on the football pitch. You're talking about a number of second choice and third choice players in positions, a very, very thin bench that Liverpool have got. How big an opportunity is it that you've missed today with some of your top players not turning up and performing to their best?
I think I said it to City fans. I said, listen, like we should have won that game easily. And first half, we have to blame Manchester City.
Yeah,
we have to blame it. No disrespect to Liverpool. I'm sorry.
No disrespect, but we should have beaten you because you're shit.
Sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm not disrespecting you. We are like you're 1-0 up. Terry, I have seen my guys, Madrid gone there. And we have to stop like sometimes.
My guys, Madrid. He's seen my... What?
Yeah, let's not become Arsenal fans. You're allowed to criticize our own player, even including Phil Foden. When he makes a mistake, you say, yo, that was a mistake. I said before the game, I said, there will come a moment, because I've seen top players, they create that moment. Yeah? Modric is through on goal. I've seen him. Benzema's there free. You know what he does? Tapping. Yo, Benzema, I prefer. Yo, tapping.
So it's talking about Foden. Why did Foden not play well? Why didn't he square the ball? Why did he go himself? Yada, 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 waffle, 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 bloody, blah, blah. There you have it. That's the absolute wafflings. The wafflings from the Man City fans. Absolute salt. Salt, salt, salt. Again, penalty should have been, yes, but let's not also forget the fact that Endo and Mac Allister ran that midfield, resulting in De Bruyne being subbed off because he could not get a hold of the ball. Endo and Mac Allister just everywhere. Szoboszlai did what he could until he got subbed off as well. Then you've seen Robertson a left back, Bradley came off, Gomez went out right back. You still had Van Dijk and Kwanzaa. Midfield became Endo, Mac Allister, and Elliott when Salah came on. You saw Gakpo come on for Nunez, which I think maybe could have kept Darwin on for another 10 minutes maybe before bringing in Gakpo, which didn't really do much in the grand scheme of things. But again, he and Diaz in a mix-up trying to give it to Salah instead of taking a shot at goal. That was it's fucking annoying as hell. But this has been Man City fans. You've seen Man City fans talking and waffling about penalties and all that sort of shit. I hope that there is not a similar, if not same decision at the Etihad in 2 weeks' time where it doesn't go your way and then you're going to be sitting there saying, oh, the referee gypped us, that's a foul, that's a pen. If whichever player, Foden, De Bruyne, Haaland, Silva, who cares, Kovacic, doesn't matter, gets a kick like this in your penalty box and the referee says, no foul, play on, VAR check, nah, not interested, no crying. No crying. And you best believe that you have more than enough opportunities to win that game and score some goals. I'm just saying. But that has been this video here. I've gone for over 30 minutes. So a bit of a reaction, just things I heard from certain City fans and the Craig over-the-top reaction and all that sort of shit. Like, Man City fans, best opportunity in a very, very, very long time to beat Liverpool at Anfield with the team that we started. Could not do it. And escaped there saying, thank fuck we got out of this place. Thank fuck we don't have to go back there. Thank fuck the referee blew the whistle. Thank fuck that penalty was not given because they were outplayed, outrun, out everything. Klopp did it without 4 key players, without Trent, without Alisson, and without Kanate. Think about that. If we had those 3 players, very different game. But it is all ifs, buts, and maybes. And as James Redmond once said, I don't do ifs, buts, or maybes, I do absolutes. And one thing that I'm certain of is Anfield is an absolute humbler. For Man City fans at least. Fuck that, you're not a draw. I'm out.
End the stream, Dave! scream. End it, blood. End it